Hello, everyone. Uh, Dean here. Thank you very much for those of you who completed the week one on-demand task. The task involved uh, reading the course information document, which was here, this document, and answering the quiz questions, which was here. I'm just going to go over them quickly and explain them in a few words. So, most of you got these first few right. So, which week must the 700 to 800 word report be submitted? That is week 10. Okay, so we will have some time to go over that, but not an enormous amount of time. So it's always best to stay up to date every week that we do some work on the introduction or the problem paragraph or the solution paragraph. Then homework is always to do it after the lesson. So try to keep on top of it rather. How many things make up your overall score? So most of you got this right. So here are the components of that. The written report, that's 1. The presentation slides, 2. Final presentation, 3. That's the biggest percentage, 30%. Interactive communication, that's questions and discussions, that's 4. There is a quiz week 16. We try and do it week 15 if there's time. That's 5. And then attendance and participation, which is 15%. Okay, so that's 6 components, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So answer 6. Next, what should your topic be related to? This is your broader academic studies. So, for example, if you're studying information technology, you might choose a topic related to password security, something like that. If you're studying the environmental sciences, you might think of a problem related to deforestation or climate change or something like that. So something connected to your major area of studies. 3 main parts to the report. Most of you got this wrong, actually. You assumed what I was meaning here was the introduction, main body of the report, and then the conclusion, which it does have. But this report describes a problem, a solution, and the effects or results or consequences to the solution. Can be in the past, or it can be a current problem with a future solution. Probably easier to do a problem in the past. It's easier to write a description. But if you have a current problem that really interests you, then of course, do the thing that interests you most. What should you do if you arrive after the register has been called? Please come and see Dean. I think it's good manners for one thing, but the main reason actually is that I will put you as absent on the register. And if you don't come and see me, you might stay absent on the register. So you need to come and check that I take you off the absence list. This one's simple, right? If you forget your name card, make a new one. You don't need to tell me, just make one, a temporary one out of paper or something that you have, just so I can see your name. Use a thick pen. There are pens at the back of the class. Go and get one and use a nice thick board pen rather than a sharp pen or a ball pen or something, please. Make a nice big thick name card. What will happen if your partner is sick or doesn't want to do the work? You have to do it alone. So really, choose a partner you can rely on. Work together so you understand each other's roles and parts in the presentation. Make sure you can do everything that your partner can do. We do 2 weeks presentations, week 14, week 15. If your partner is sick on week 14, we can push it back to week 15, but that's as far as we can really promise. We have had in the past people choosing bad partners who turn out to be lazy or don't want to do any work. Just try and make sure your partner is motivated and keep your partner motivated. Oh. Okay, so true or false questions. You can pass this course with a grade C simply by coming to each class. Absolutely false. Don't think that you just by attending you will pass. Maybe that's the case with your other courses, but certainly not this one. I'm expecting participation. I'm expecting you to listen to what we learn, and I'm expecting you to put that into practice and the end product of the report and presentation and so on. People with better English will definitely score higher grades. Again, false. This isn't really about your English level that is being tested. This is about your research, your application of what we learn, your presentation skills, your writing, your referencing, very, very important. Yeah, less so about your English ability. You may have had some very fortunate, very caring parents who have sent you to Canada to study in high school and your English is excellent, but English skill alone is not enough. And similarly, if your English is very low, but you show me that you have put in a lot of work, then you can score a very high mark. This one, I would say, is true. People that do more research tend to score higher grades. This is mainly because they invest in the topic. They are able to respond well to questions. They are interested in their topic, so their presentation tends to be more naturally delivered rather than just simply memorized or read, which I will talk about quite a lot in quite a lot of detail when we meet face to face. So yeah, the more research you do, the better. This comes on to now things that annoy me, things that don't annoy me. Some of these might surprise you a little bit, I don't know, but so bad grammar knowledge certainly doesn't annoy me. I don't think you need to be expert on grammar. Your writing, you can run through a grammar check anyway, grammar and spelling check. You know, I don't mind you using translation software either, but remember, you have to present. So if it's in your language, I mean, in your level of English, it's going to be better for you when it comes to presenting. And I'm not going to, there is a percentage of the mark is for accuracy of the language, but it's relatively small percentage, so it's better that you at least draft your report in your natural English and then run it through a grammar check after. Okay, but it certainly doesn't annoy me, your level of English in any way. So similarly, poor vocabulary, bad pronunciation, they're the same, really. They can go in there, not speaking English well, I understand. Not everybody is good at languages. My Japanese is poor. Like, I'm not good at languages myself, and believe me, I've tried. So I get it, right? But this is more about effort than language ability. So things like that do not annoy me. A lot of you thought maybe using your mobiles in class annoys me, but it doesn't really, as long as you're not on Bumble or Tinder or something, and you're using it for maybe research or to translate something I've said or something you don't quite understand, or doing a bit of research for your report and presentation. It's fine. You need to have some sort of device with you. As we go into the course, you'll need to bring a PC probably, because we'll hopefully have time to do some practice presentations and slides and things like that. So bring bring something. Right. And then we're getting into the things that annoy me now. So not participating in group and pair work definitely annoys me. It annoys me because if you don't participate, it's not just your own benefit, it's the benefit of your partner as well. So you're depriving somebody of a chance um, to do their own studies and improve their own study skills and everything else. Not bringing a name card, yeah, that annoys me. So please make a new one if you forget it. Not explaining lateness, yeah. So again, come and see me and explain. It's good manners, yeah. If you've got there is a uh, part of the course information, I think, says four late, is it? Is an absent. Look, it's loading very well. So yeah, 0 to 30 minutes late, half absent, more than 30 minutes late, one absent, right? So yeah, I don't know, four absences a fail. So lateness can lead to failure, right? So if I always forget what you call them, but when you're late, the train is delayed, you can get the electronic notification to explain from Middlesuji line or whichever line you use that your train was delayed. Please bring it and show me, and I will mark you as on time. Okay. But otherwise, try and be on time, obviously. Submitting late work. Does it annoy me? It does annoy me. I don't mark it, but it annoys me for you because you will end up failing and it's unnecessary. So please submit work on time. Submitting work that you did not do, like ChatGPT. It does annoy me. Uh, we know when it's Chat GPT, it's not an automatic fail. I don't say don't use it, uh, but everybody, most people that use Chat GPT fail because Chat GPT doesn't reference where the information comes from. So when we do a class on referencing and citation, you will see that it's so important that you cannot pass the course without accurate referencing and citation. So uh, if you use ChatGPT, you will produce a very nicely worded report, but I will ask you, where did this information come from? Where did this point come from? Where did this data come from? Where does this fact come from? ChatGPT doesn't do that. So you will need to know where all your information comes from, and it will have to be in a genuine reference list. So not everybody that uses ChatGPT fails, but most people who fail have used some AI created report to a point to some extent. Okay, so it's best, and remember, these things don't worry me. So you don't need to worry about your English level, and that makes using ChatGPT less important. So my advice would be translation software, help with your grammar and spell checking, things like that. Yes, but AI generated work, no. Okay, and I think that's everything. So I will post this answer key on Moodle with this video, and I will do something similar for the next task. Okay, thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you soon.